So I just randomly saw this, and man, what is up with ladies throwing their babies in dumpsters? Like, dude, come on.
I don't know. Is this a new one?
It is a new one. And this woman, she had just given birth to a baby, okay? And this happened on October 16th. I have a press release from Decatur Police Department in Alabama. They were asked to go check on the well-being of a 36-year-old Cindy Nicole Crow. Somebody, it doesn't say who called it in, but they wanted to know her well-being because she had recently given birth and they had no idea what happened to the baby.
Oh.
Right.
I'm glad somebody called. Jeez.
Me too. So they started doing their investigation, and they confirmed that she was pregnant as early as February 2023, and the baby's unaccounted for, and then they get some kind of information that tells them they need to go search a dumpster on a dumpster on the property of Wally World Mini Mart. Everybody calls Walmart Wally World, so
yeah.
I don't know if that's what they mean or not, or if there's legit in Alabama a Wally World Mini Mart. You Alabamans, you let me know.
Yeah, Wally World or Walmart.
So they go search, and inside they find a baby girl who has passed away, stuffed in the bottom of the dumpster under several large trash bags. They are conducting an autopsy. And that's really all we got. So they got a felony warrant for her October 18th, and they went and arrested her. So
Good.
The offense is abuse of a corpse, a Class C felony. And I don't really understand why that's the only... I guess they have to prove... I guess they need probably more evidence to actually convict her of murder.
Maybe it was a stillborn if it's abuse of a corpse. I don't know.
Well, there's no more information,
right,
so they're probably still investigating, and they just knew they could get her on that for now, and then they're gonna look more into it and see if she actually, made the baby pass away, or if it was a stillbirth. Like the autopsy's gonna tell us a lot, I assume. But it said that additional criminal charges are likely.
Yeah, and I think they should be, absolutely. And I think what's her name? The New Mexico girl. The newest one.
Alexi Trevio.
Yeah, Alexi Trevio. I think that charges like that are realistic if you can prove a history of knowing and intent to do this to a baby. I'm not a person that advocates for false charges just because... whatever the case is of the crime brings out an emotional reaction to me. I think we should charge what is actually being done, Mm-hmm. But I think murder one are realistic charges if they can prove that she knew she was pregnant. She had the opportunity and options to her to take this baby somewhere. And I even think of places like... if you live in a state like Alabama where you can drive out of the state within 4 hours or whatever, there's no reason why you can't have a baby and take it to a nearby state. Even if you live in a state that you can't just drop off a child at the hospital, then drive to the next state. Like, there are tons of options out there.
Well, I don't know about in Alabama, because on one side is... I don't think either. Well,
I mean, you have Florida.
Yeah, you have Florida.
You have
options. You have Florida.
There's nowhere in the country where you're just not going to have options. Sorry.
Well, somebody clearly cared enough to call this in, so give the baby to that person.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's asking a lot. Realistically, I feel like there should be a drop off somewhere.
Yeah. Well, when I started looking at the comments under this, police department press release on Facebook, there's a ton of comments, and does it look like she's an amputee? I don't think she has arms.
I don't know. It could be her arms are behind her.
Yeah, it could be, but it looks
have no
a little different. So, people are saying that they need safe haven boxes. that they don't have it, but apparently I did see some people saying they're coming.
Well, good.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Considering that a lot of states have banned abortion, safe haven boxes are needed.
Yeah.
Or else those babies are going to end up passed away anyway.
Absolutely.
After they've been born.
Yep.
Which is, in my opinion, way worse.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, they need to absolutely put them everywhere. You know, fire departments, hospitals, and I don't think...
I mean, hospitals. I don't know about fire departments.
Oh, fire departments are like a known thing. Yes, they have EMTs there.
Okay.
They have medical professionals that are trained.
My only concern is there are not always people at fire departments. There are a lot of times when nobody is going to be there, and I don't think it's okay to put a baby in a box and have them sit there for hours and hours.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying that just hospitals. It's not like they need to be on every corner. If you have a baby, you can drive 45 minutes to a hospital. Like, come on. That's insane. No one out there could argue the point, like, I just had a baby and I didn't want to drive 30 minutes to the nearest hospital. Come on, get over yourself,
Well,
bro.
I think there's also fear because even some places, like, if you drop off a baby, they're going to criminally pursue you.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, if that is the case, then go to a different state.
Yeah.
You have options. I will never listen to anybody say, well, I didn't have option. My only option was to, do this and put the baby's life at risk, or do this and put the baby's life at risk. No, I have driven across the country. You have options. You have options.
Also, like, if you went and gave birth and people, like, I just don't know why you think people aren't going to find out. Like, people are going to find out.
Yeah.
It's
Do I think we
happen.
should have more options? Yes, I think we should have more options. I'm not saying that our system isn't flawed. I think that every hospital should have these drop-off locations where it sends a little silent alert to a nurse's station where there are always 24 hours of people there, and a light starts blinking or something, so those nurses know to go in those boxes and look and check, and then take it from there or whatever. And no, I don't think people should be charged, because I think that is what causes situations like this, and the most important thing here is the protection of human life. So
yeah, and if they're giving it up, it's because they know they can't take care of it and it's better off somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Or they just don't want it.
Yeah.
Which in that case, they shouldn't have it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's a good thing they at least dropped it off.
Yeah.
Like, and didn't put it in a dumpster like this lady.
Or try and raise it into a situation where they don't even have their own stuff together and things like that. Yeah.
Yep. So, I can't. I wish there was some kind of thing where people it was like just a standard across humans. No matter how messed up of a human you are, you just don't touch kids.
Yeah.
Like, it just is horrible.
Yeah, wishful thinking.
It's just so sad.
Yep.
But we'll see where this goes. If you guys want me to keep doing updates on this particular case, definitely let me know. If you have any more information on it, let me know. And yeah,